Hello everyone, welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena, and in this video I'm going to show y'all some of my finished crochet projects. I got a little yarn haul for y'all because I already have decided other projects that I would like to work on. And I also have a little unboxing for y'all because I do have my Yarn Bliss Box that I haven't opened, so I'm going to open that with y'all here today as well. Okay, so that's it. Let's just get started. Okay, so if you watched my last video, then you saw that I was working on this sweater here from Making Do Crew. This is I don't forgot the name of the sweater, but I will include it. This is a sweater from Making Do Crew. I was making this sweater for one of my granddaughter's friends, and I had ran out of yarn. So I finally did get the yarn and the time to finish the sweater. So this is my finished project. I do still need to weave in so many ends, but I am going to be heading back down to my daughter, so I figure on the train ride back to my daughter, I will weave in the ends of the sweater and then give her this sweater when I get down there. Now, I did not completely do the project the way it said. It did call for a ribbed stitch. What is this? Hem. So I did that, and then it was actually though the ribbon across the bottom was supposed to be a slip stitch ribbon, and I just did not feel like doing a slip stitch ribbon, so I did a regular single crochet back loop only ribbon, and then the border was also supposed to be a slip stitch border that I did not want to do, so I just did a single crochet border, a few rows of single crochet around the outside, and now this project is finally finished, and I'm really glad that it's done. We wanted it to be a little larger, a little bit on a larger size so that she can grow into it, and yeah. It's the mezzocardi. That's what it's called, the mezzocardi. And it has all these very nice puff stitches. But yeah, so I'm finally finished with this project. I'm really glad to be done with this project so I can finally give it to my daughter so they can have it to give to her friend. Now the mezzocardi pattern is a paid for pattern, but it's very, very, very detailed because it can, I will be honest, get a little confusing with all the different sizes, all the different sides of the cardigan and how to put it together. But the pattern is very detailed, so you can really follow along. The pattern is like 35 pages long or something like that, so it does have plenty of details. I would recommend this pattern to not to beginners. This is not a beginner friendly pattern, though. It's not a beginner friendly project, but if you are pretty comfortable with following along with patterns, then this is definitely a doable pattern. And I really just think it's so cute. I really love all those puff stitches. And this pattern also does require quite a bit of yarn. So just make sure you have a good stash of yarn before you actually start this project. So I had showed y'all that project in the last video, and minus the ends being weaved in, I have completed that project. And then the next thing I was going to work on was another dusk bag. And this one is for myself. This color is really pretty. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. It seems like this bag doesn't look bad in any color, but this is what it's coming out to look like. I only had 2 skeins of that yarn because I did not want to purchase a lot of it. With the pink bag, I purchased very large skeins, and I had not the pink bag. With the green bag, I purchased very large skeins, and we had quite a bit of yarn left. And with the green bag, with the green bag I had a lot of yarn left, but the pink bag I had a lot of yarn left. And so I was trying to see if I could get away with those two skeins, and obviously I did not, because I almost finished the actual bag portion of the pattern. Yeah, almost finished the actual bag portion of the pattern, but there is still, still have maybe, let me see how many more rows do I have. I literally only have one more row to do on the bag, and then I have to seam the bag and do the handle. But I did not have enough yarn, so this is a project I plan on finishing because I feel like this could be done real quickly. I did order more of the yarn. This yarn comes, this is how it comes, two to a pack. And every time I've ordered this t-shirt yarn, it's just some random t-shirt yarn I found on Amazon. But every single pack of the t-shirt yarn has come with a crochet hook. So, but that is not the crochet hook that I was using. So I'm going to actually sit down and finish this project because I want to get this project done. But yeah, so before I actually get to working on this project and finishing this project up, I figured I will do a little unboxing with y'all and actually do the unboxing of the other yarns that I have. So for starters, let's just start with this. This is the Yarn Bliss Box. This is a hand-dyed yarn subscription from Speckled Finch Studio. This is my second time getting this subscription. I did have it for a little while in 2024, but because I wasn't really using the yarn in 2024 and life had just gotten kind of busy for me, I had decided to cancel my subscription in 2025. But now that things have slowed down, even though life right now is still a little hectic, because there's a lot going on with me behind the scenes, but I do have more time for crocheting. So I did renew my subscription with them, and I'm going to open this one with y'all now in this video. This is the box from, this is January subscription box. This is the box from January. I do have February's box as well, but I'm not going to open that one right now. I'm going to do a separate video for that one, but for this one, I want to open it with y'all here. So give me 1 second. I was trying to open that, but I'm having a hard time getting it open. I do really, really, really love the yarn that comes in this box. I do get a tonal yarn. You have the option of ordering a speckled or variegated yarn or the tonal. I always order the tonal. I do get one skein of the hand dyed yarn, and then it also comes with a plethora of different goodies. So let's just open it up right now and see. Oh, this is some heart tissue paper. So I'm wondering if I'm opening the wrong box, but we already in it. We're going to continue to open it. So let me take this out. We do have this very pretty heart tissue paper. Oh, and look at the yarn. I can already see the yarn. Yeah, I thought this was January's, but maybe this is not. Maybe this is February's box. So we're just going to start with the yarn because I couldn't resist it. And look how pretty this yarn is. So like I said, I always do get the tonal because I just wanted yarn that was pretty much one color. So this is Love. This is called Love That For You. I like that. This is called Love That For You. I always get the bouncy DK weight yarn. This is 100% superwash merino, 100 grams, 23 yards, and it is a DK weight. And they give you washing instructions also. So hand wash in cool water and lay flat to dry whatever project that you decide to make with this. And then it always comes with a little bag of goodies. So let's see what's in here. So firstly we have a I Love Yarn sticker. I'm actually going to put this sticker on my computer. First little goodie we took out of the bag is a I Love Yarn sticker. And I have been adding a few stickers, not many, to my computer. This is my computer. So I had gone to a coffee shop in Atlanta called Black Coffee. It is a black-owned coffee business, and their coffee was really good, and they were selling stickers. So I purchased a sticker and I stuck it there. And then I just really love these trees. I don't even remember what they're called, but they have these really, really pretty trees in Aruba. So I had purchased this sticker and I stuck it there. I am going to stick this on my computer because, oh, my computer's a little dirty. I like the sticker. And I don't know why, but I want to just start adding some of the stickers that I really like to my computer. I might hold off until I could decide where I want to put it. But I feel like I would love to just add it right there. Yeah, I think I would like that. Because here we do love yarn. That's really cute. Yeah, so there we go. Never mind all the smudges on my computer. We're not looking at that. We're looking at the sticker. So yeah. I do kind of just plan on eventually covering my whole little laptop ink stickers. And I have another idea of something I want to do with a couple of stickers because I do have quite a bit of stickers. All right, let's look at the card. Okay, and then the next thing we have, I think it's a chocolate covered Oreo, like a white chocolate covered Oreo with heart sprinkles on it. That's really cute. All right, so we got a cookie. Oh, and then Knitting in the Wild stitch markers, and they're all hearts. So we have a couple of stitch markers. Now these are the kind that can really only be used in knitting, or do they open up? Yeah, these are just knitting. But yeah, those are cute. So they're like wooden stitch markers with little hearts on them. And this one here has a full and like a whole full heart as opposed to outlines. Okay, so let's go over what it is. So this is the January box. That's what I thought. So the January box came with Valentine's Day stuff in it. So this is the January box. This is the Yarn Bliss Box from Speckled Finch Studios. This is January 2026 box inspired by Following Your Heart. So what's included? We have Follow Your Heart and or the Love That For You yarn. So I got Love That For You because I only get one skein and I get the tonal yarns. Then we have the Heart Stitch Markers by Knitting in the Wild. And we have a heart sprinkled cookie by Lady Fortune. Yeah, by Lady Fortune. What I do with the cookie? Oh, we have the heart sprinkled cookies because there are sprinkled hearts on there. I am not opening this up, obviously. By Lady Fortunes, and then I love yarn sticker by Yarn Bliss Box. So that sticker was by Yarn Bliss. And then we have this pretty card. Follow Your Heart. I use these cards as like bookmarks and stuff like that inside my books. So that is everything that came in the Yarn Bliss Box by Speckled Finch Studio. I wanted to do this unboxing with y'all here because I do already have a second box that I did not get an opportunity to open. So we have that. And if you are interested in the Yarn Bliss Box, they do have certain spots open right now. They don't always have spots open, but you can put your name on a list and they will email you when there's a spot open. And I also have a little code, so I will include that as well. Okay, so that is a couple of the things. Before I get into that, let me do one other unboxing with y'all. And then, because I did order quite a bit of yarn. I have this entire box of yarn. And this yarn is actually for one project. So let's firstly get the box open. First, let me go through all the yarn here, and then I will tell y'all what all this yarn is for, because all the yarn in this box is for one project that I am already behind in. This is yarn from Hirschner's. So this is Hirschner's Supreme Worsted. Yeah. This is Hirschner's Supreme Worsted Air. I want to say Aran yarn. This is Hirschner's Supreme Worsted yarn. And this is a weight 4 yarn. What color is this one? This one is in the colorway Cobalt. So I have several of these skeins of yarn. So I have, oh, there we go, that's just this. I have a total of 3 packages, and each pack has 5 skeins of yarn. So I have a total of 15 skeins of this cobalt yarn. Then I have the yarn in this colorway here, and this is in the colorway Oceanic. So this one is in the colorway Oceanic. Same specs. Hirschner Supreme Worsted yarn. How big are these balls? Oh, so this is Hirschner Supreme Worsted yarn, 100% anti-pulling acrylic. These are 3.5 ounce skeins, 100 grams, 169 yards, and it's a size weight. It's a weight 4 yarn, and I have a total of 6 of these colors of this skein. And then I also have 3 packs of this same yarn in the colorway gray, just plain old gray. So this is quite a bit of yarn, but there is a crochet along going on that I want to be a part of. I'm not actually going to follow along with the crochet along itself because I did purchase the pattern. Now, so now Nicki's Homemade Craft, she has a crochet along going on for a Christmas mosaic blanket. So every month she's coming out with one part of the mosaic blanket that you can work on. So of course January's is already out, and February's should be out now as well. And you're working on a Christmas mosaic blanket. Only I don't plan on making a Christmas blanket, because along with the pattern for all the mosaic Christmas all the mosaic Christmas pictures, you can substitute parts of the pictures because it's a bookshelf blanket. And right now, I really will love this blanket. So I'm going to try to work on that blanket. So I am going to try and work on that blanket. Like I said, I'm already behind. But when I get a chance to, when life settles down for me, I'm going to sit down and just work on this blanket. Now, I am a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I have done mosaic crochet before, but I have never done a project as large as a blanket. So I'm kind of putting that to the side, but I did want to show y'all all the yarn that I have and the project that I would like to work on with it. Let me see if I could find just like the picture of it to show y'all. I just looked it up kind of on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can just include a picture. But this is what the blanket is supposed to look like. I can't really show y'all, but I will try to include a picture. So when I get the opportunity to just sit down and really work on this blanket, that is what I plan on doing with all this yarn. This is just so much yarn. This is just so much yarn, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough yarn to completely finish that blanket without running out or without having to order any more later on. So I just ordered all of the yarn in one shot. And I really would like my blanket to be blue and gray. So that's why I chose those colors. And you had to have two shades of blue. So I thought that would be nice, that it's different enough, but it's not so different that it just looks like it's really bright and stands out. So yeah, that is my little yarn haul. That is all the yarn that I have gotten. And that is the project that I'm going to work on. That is going to be a really, really large, big project. But I'm not going to focus on that right now because right now I'm still helping take care of my daughter. I'm literally going to head back to her house and help her, but she's on the mend. She's healing, so that should come to an end really soon. But yeah, so I'm not going to start that, even though it is putting me months behind with the crochet along. But I do feel like once I get a lot of the other little projects that I want done, I definitely can like lock in and just really work on that project as well. So, okay, and one last other project that I'm going to update y'all on is this, which looks like absolutely nothing. But I was making a blanket for my granddaughter. I went through several steps of how do I want to design this blanket. So I started out, I did tell you I wanted to make a blanket with her name in it. And originally I was supposed to just make little motifs. So I was going to do like a square with a D, a square with the E, like the square with her names on it. And then I decided I wanted to just kind of make like a tapestry almost, like color work. So I started this, but I also have changed my mind about that. So that will be frog if I need the yarn, and I decided I'm just going to do it as a complete blanket. So this is what I have, and I want to say this is 144 stitches. I want to say this is 144 stitches, and I decided to just go into Stitch Fiddle and design a grid to do a color work blanket. So I'm going to show y'all my design. So this is my design because I'm not going to print it. I'm literally just going to follow the grid. So I was originally going to reverse it. I was going to do the hearts in pink and her name in red, but I'm going to stick with the red hearts and then add her name. So I've decided, now this grid is for 144 stitches, and what I'm going to do is do the hearts, then her name. I'm going to do a row of the hearts, then her name, and I'm going to repeat that grid again and do a row of hearts and her name, and then do a final row of just hearts. So this is as much as I've gotten done on that blanket, and I'm literally unraveling it. But I do feel like I am where I need to be. Like I have a full idea of what I want to do. So I'm not stuck in limbo anymore. And I am just using a regular 6mm crochet hook. And I'm going to do this blanket in single crochets. So that's all I have done of that blanket so far. But I went through several designs or several steps of that blanket and wasn't happy with any of it, but I finally am happy with that. So what I want to get done right now today is this. So I'm going to just sit back right now and continue to work on this while I continue to work on this bag. So yeah, let's just hang out, grab your crochet project, and grab your crochet project, your knitting project, your diamond painting, whatever you're working on, and let's get this bag finished. Yeah, with this yarn, I like to just pull it from the outside, even though I'm usually someone who loves to pull their yarn from inside, but I love to pull the yarn from the center, but with this yarn, I just rather pull it from the outside. And you do have to double strand this yarn for this bag. So let's hope that this is going to be enough. If not, though, I will literally, I just threw that in that box of yarn. But if it's not enough, I will purchase another set of yarn. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to crochet up this project and hopefully get it done today. All right, finished with the handle. Now we just need to go on down and seam up that side. So we seamed up this side of the bag, started the handle, and I'm going in for the rest of the handle. Okay, so I have sewn the sides together, got the handle on. Now I just have to finish the last few bit of steps to be completely done with this bag. So we will finish this bag today. Okay guys, so I am finished with my dust bag. Yeah, it is so cute. I did make a small mistake with this one, but this is my bag, so I was just gonna leave it. But I kind of messed up my stitches right here. But that was at the very end, and I was like, I'm not taking it out because this one is for me. And I did cut down my ends a little bit, but I am gonna leave the rest of these ends here. And yeah, so that is it. That is my completed project for this video. I am working through all of my current whips. I have not touched that sweater yet though, but we will get to that really soon too. Okay guys, so that is it for now. Yeah, so that's it for now. This is my finished project. Have you finished any projects? Tell me what some of the projects that you are currently working on and some of the things that you are excited about. Leave it in the comment section down below. I'm excited to hear. But okay guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Do stick around, hit that subscribe button to see everything else that I have going on, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye.